All right, here I am. Okay, I want to talk about one meal a day, and I'm going to let loose and not be politically correct. And I'm going to say some stuff that most people will disagree with, but here goes. First of all, one meal a day is pretty much old hat. Everybody knows about it. Intermittent fasting, one meal a day. So it's something that I've heard of for a long time, and I just never really paid any attention to it. And so now I've been doing it for the past week. And you know how long it took for me to tell the difference? The first day. Girls, come here. Girls, come. Come on. This way, this way. This way, girls. This way. Come on, girls. And I used to fast 25 years ago when no one basically ever heard of fasting, or may have heard of it, but in practicality, to do it in one's real life, one's all life, was looked upon as being fairly ridiculous, at least in American culture. The idea of going a week, 2 weeks, a month without food, just drinking water, it's like, are you crazy? And of course, a lot of people feel that way now. But in my humble opinion, the best thing one can do for the human body is to go without food and just drink water and rest. As an aside, let me throw in the #1 fasting place in the United States is called True North, up in central Northern California, Santa Rosa area, I believe. And it's run by a guy named Alan Goldhammer. So I've heard about the one meal a day, and I thought, okay, that's a really good idea. But I just, for some reason, I never applied it in my life. And I know fasting is good for me, and I would say, okay, let me fast a day. And you know what? Come around noontime, I'm so hungry that I would break the fast, and I kept disappointing myself that I would eat, and I was a failure where I couldn't fast, just for one day. Even at one day fasting, man, my body, I can just tell I feel so good, so good. So I just felt like I kept on setting myself up for failure. And my life is pretty much where I try to eat a good diet, but then evening creeps around and it's like, okay, let's have a bowl of chips or an ice cream sandwich. Oh, while we're at it, throw in some cheese popcorn. Oh God, and before long, those calories are just pouring on, and you just go and you go. And the weight started creeping up. So this fasting thing, this one meal a day, I tell you, I eat to satiation, and I'm eating around noontime, and that's it. So probably an hour and a half window, 2 hour, and then sometimes in the morning, I'll make a smoothie: bananas, strawberries, pineapple, my rice milk, and chocolate cacao powder, and I make a beautiful smoothie with that. But otherwise, it's just one meal a day. took me one day, and man, I noticed the very first day. And now I've been doing it for, almost a week. And I didn't really want to do a video yet about the one meal a day because I wanted to wait, into the future and put everything together. But now I've been thinking about it, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because I'm so excited about it, and I got so many thoughts about it that I'm like, you know what, I've got to make this video and just have it to look back on. And one meal a day, even that sounds extreme, I believe, in our society, in our culture. But yet, a lot of people probably do it every day around the world. For us, the idea is 3 squares a day. But I'm so excited about this because I can tell my body's already loving this. So you eat within that eating window, and after that, your body gets a chance to digest and do its thing and to work on itself instead of continually trying to digest all this food that I'm taking in all day long. All right, girls, back over here. Girls, come on. Come on. Over here. Donnie, come. Izzy, come. Good girls. All right. So, I'll be 72 pretty soon. Come here, girls. Girls, you got to come. You got to come. Izzy, come on. Come on. Good girls. Good girl. Come on, Bobo. Come on. Izzy, stay in here. Okay, good girls. So, I'm older now, and you think you can't make discoveries in your life. And for me, this is a personal discovery, this one meal a day. And I got to tell you, I'm over the moon with this. I can't believe that I've known about it, but I just never paid attention to it. I'm like, okay, that's good, but I just never applied it in my life. And I'm just so excited about it. And every day, things just keep getting better. You can't help it. All right. Now, here's where I want to get a little controversial. And that is the idea, what I'm mainly eating are carbohydrates. And a lot of people think carbs, the word is carbs, it's not carbohydrates. But if you think of the word carbohydrates, you're eating carbon and hydrogen and oxygen. Basically carbon and water. So, but the carbohydrates are looked at as being a bad thing. And so in the macronutrient world, everything we eat is of 3 different macronutrients. It's carbohydrates, fat, and protein. So if you're not eating carbohydrates, mainly you're eating fat and protein. And the idea of carbohydrates is people think sugar. When they think sugar, they think white sugar. Well, that is a carbohydrate, and that's glucose, and sugar is glucose. But the carbohydrates, when you eat them in its natural form, say an apple, strawberries, any kind of fruit, you're getting fiber, which 98 to 99% of people here in America don't get enough of. I'm going to repeat that. 98, 99% do not get enough fiber. And so you're getting fiber. Most fruit is mostly water. So you're getting water, antioxidants, phytochemicals. Believe it or not, you're getting protein. You're getting fat. But you're getting all those at the right amount. You're not overloading your system. You're not overloading your kidneys. You're not overloading your liver, and not overloading your digestive system. And the brain, this 3.5-pound organ, it runs on nothing but carbohydrates. And 20% to 25% of the calories you consume goes just to feed that brain. Carbohydrates are not evil. Carbohydrates are your friend. Refined carbohydrates? No, they're not your friend. But whole food carbohydrates? Yep, they're your friend.